First official day of spring, by the
Yep,
way.
and we've been enjoying some of the spring weather to wrap up winter, so I guess we're going to have to cash in on that and get back to winter-like weather to start spring, and that's going to be happening this weekend. Details on that in just a second, but we'll start off in Taos, where we started out with mostly sunny skies this morning, and as the morning has gone on, we have seen the clouds thicken up, and all of these are high-level clouds, so we're still getting a little bit of sun peeking through them, but you can definitely tell that the cloud cover is starting to increase across the state, and we're also starting to see some of those high clouds across the metro as well. 51 degrees, the current temperature. The winds, not too bad right now. We're looking at a calm wind, but we are looking at higher winds across the east. We'll take a look at those in just a second. First, current temperatures across the rest of the state into the 40s and 50s for the north. Down to the south, we're mainly in the 50s and 60s, all the way up to 62 degrees in Deming and Las Cruces, 56 currently in Roswell, and 61 degrees right now in Gallup. We are looking at winds now starting to get rather gusty across the eastern part of the state. 32-mile-per-hour wind gusts in Las Vegas, 30 in Tucumcari, 20 in Roswell, but not too bad considering what we do see sometimes in the spring across New Mexico, and we will continue to see breezy conditions even for the metro through the afternoon, but much higher winds coming on the way for your daytime hours on Thursday as the storm system passes to our north. We're getting quite a bit of cloud cover as a weak disturbance passes out ahead of this storm system, so we will continue to see that mix of sun and clouds throughout the day across the state, but the bigger story will be the storm system that passes to our north tomorrow, and you can see a little bit of shower activity associated with that just to the north and west of the state, but unfortunately most of the shower activity missing New Mexico. We could get a couple of spot showers across southern Colorado, maybe even into the northern mountains tomorrow, but that's about it. Most of us will stay dry. The bigger story for us will be the wind, and then eventually as the storm system passes to our east, we will eventually drag in some cooler air as well. So breaking it all down for you, we'll have that little piece of storm system passing over the state today. That's just going to bring some cloudy skies throughout the afternoon. Then tomorrow we'll watch for that other part of the storm system passing to our north, and that's going to bring breezy to windy conditions, and that's also going to increase the fire danger as we will be dry across much of the state throughout the day tomorrow. And then we'll continue with the wind on Friday, and we'll start to see temperatures cool down as well through Friday and especially into the upcoming weekend. We'll continue to see a couple of pieces of storm system pass to our north, so we'll have at least a chance of getting a couple of spot showers across the northern mountains and maybe even in southern Colorado through the weekend, but we'll eventually clear everything out into the beginning of next week, and will eventually warm up as well. But with the winds kicking up tomorrow, we do have fire weather watches for the eastern part of the state from Quay County and points south of there, and also red flag warnings for the southwest. Burning is not going to be a great idea tomorrow, so if you don't have any burning to do, just don't do it because it is going to be breezy and it's going to be dry. It's certainly not a good situation to mix fire with. Southern Colorado, temperatures into the 50s for today with mostly cloudy skies. Could see a little bit of spot rain late and into tomorrow as well. Temperatures eventually cooling to the upper 30s by Saturday. Over the northwest, mostly cloudy skies. Could see a spot shower, but better chances throughout tomorrow, and then cooler temperatures for the weekend, only 43 on Saturday. Over the southwest, partly cloudy, highs into the 70s. We'll be back down into the 60s over the weekend, down to only 60 degrees for Sunday, recovering early next week with more sunshine. Over the southeast, mix of sun and clouds, highs into the upper 60s too, around 70 degrees, all the way up to near 90 in Roswell for Thursday, and then back down into the 70s Saturday, mid 60s for Sunday. Over the northeast, partly cloudy skies, winds gusting to 30 miles per hour. Temperatures eventually cooling down into the upper 50s by Friday, mid 40s by Saturday. Over the northern mountains, partly cloudy, scattered mix. Temperatures into the 40s and 50s will eventually be in the mid 40s in Santa Fe by the weekend. East mountains, mix of sun and clouds, highs into the mid 60s. In the metro, we'll top out in the upper 60s to near 70 degrees. A little bit warmer for tomorrow, and then the temperatures come down back to the low 50s by Sunday.
Spring is definitely here.
Yes, it is.
All right, John, thank you.